Well, we're on day 25. There's only 5 days to go, which is fantastic. I've been doing this every day, part of my 30-day challenge. Now, today's exercise is call to action. So at the end of this video, I'm going to ask you, as I do every time, to leave a comment. Put a comment in the YouTube comments. Let me know how I'm doing, how you think I'm going. I've 25 days in, and I'm learning a lot. I guess that's the only exercise for today is the call to action. There's not much to that. So I've got to talk for 10 minutes on a single call to action. I'll put it in there, set it again. Why don't we do the YouTube thing? Go and subscribe so you get to see when I do the next 5 and put those up. I've been putting some effort into editing the last 2, so I might as well give you an update, a life update. My new laptop arrived today. I got a new laptop because my desktop died, and so coincidentally, like when I say it died the other week, it locked up and it wouldn't turn back on again. And after about 10 tries, it eventually turned back on. And I went, I can't deal with this. I just need a new laptop. So I've ordered it. I managed to get the computer back running again. After a bunch of rigmarole, I got it running. It's been running pretty well, and I've been leaving it turned on. Just because when you turn it off, it doesn't want to turn back on again and takes ages. This morning, it locked up, and I had to turn it off. And I couldn't get it to start again. And literally about half an hour later, the new laptop turns up. So I've been working on that today for most of the day. And they came with Windows pre-installed on it, but I'm a Linux guy, so I'm installing Linux on it. So I've had to play with dual booting on it. It wouldn't resize the Windows partition because it hadn't shut down properly, even though I'd never logged into it. So in order to log into it, I had to complete the Windows setup. It was around and around and around in circles until finally this afternoon or this evening, I got that working, because in between times I went and did a trial on a job today. I'm so dedicated to getting this YouTube channel set up that I need some money to fund it. I do not want to get a full-time job. That's not part of my plan. So I'm going to get a casual job to fund this and keep funding being able to make these videos, because I think I'm getting better. I think they're improving. I think they're coming along. That's dedication for you. That's what I say. And so there was let's make 3.5 hours, getting there, getting back, etc. 3-hour shift I did this afternoon. So there was 3 hours between there where I wasn't working on that Linux laptop. I'm working on it now. I got Linux installed. It's Manjaro Linux. If you're a Linux head, you know what that means. Otherwise, you don't. I got the other operating system installed there in Linux on a separate part of the machine. I'm dual booting those. And now I can't log into Windows after doing that. And I don't really care to keep Windows. The only reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to a trial, well, not trial, I'm going to sit in tomorrow on trivia, because I've applied for a job hosting a trivia event, which I think fits in with this concept of doing these videos and talking to you way more than the other job that I'm doing. But one's more hours. I might do both. Let's see what happens. And I think it'd be fun. Enjoy doing that as a piece of work. So the reason I want to keep Windows on there is because he's got a PowerPoint presentation. I just want to have Windows there just in case the Linux version of the software doesn't function quite as well and it doesn't quite work. I might need Windows PowerPoint available to run that trivia. So we'll go and see how that goes. Otherwise, I'm happy to get rid of Windows. I don't use it. I haven't used it in years. I don't like it. A friend of mine today, I was chatting to her and I started telling her how much I don't like Windows and why I don't like it. And she goes, you should make a video about that. You're so passionate. I don't know if I really want to put that on video, how passionate I am about how much I don't like Microsoft. And it's not, I'm getting into it now. It's not just Microsoft. It's Microsoft and Google and Apple. Oh, don't get me started, really. If you want to know, if you really want to know my opinions on that, put a comment in the channel and I'll make a video about it. I'll get in. Oh, no promises. That's scary. I really don't like them. I think there are better options. I've been using Linux since I was a teenager. I think if everybody else just bit the bullet and everyone else moved over, it'd be fine. The big advantage of things like Apple and Microsoft are that everybody else uses it. And then you're feeding the pockets of the likes of Bill Gates for what? So, yeah, we did get into that. And maybe I should make a video about that and what my opinion is, because I'm sure a lot of you will disagree and think I'm being silly. But I don't see the point in those rich guys getting that rich when there are options. And I just really hate Windows. I'm here dealing with it, trying to get it to work. I really don't like it. Linux is already set up and it just worked. Apart from the trying to dual boot it with Windows and the Windows partition not working properly, I had to go and fix Windows on a brand new installation. You can see when I get into that. So that's my story on my day and what's gone on today. I need to get that computer set up. I'm able to bring the device, the drive, and copy the files over because I was in the middle of editing yesterday's one of these talks when the computer locked up. I've not been able to get it back on. I can get those files off onto the new laptop. Things are going well. It's working out pretty good. This laptop's going to be fantastic. When I run the podcast at the Code and Character podcast with Ivan, I'll have a much quieter laptop to work with instead of the noisy desktop. So things are moving up. Got this wonderful new microphone. We got a new laptop. Things are checking up. That's fantastic. This is the end. Leave a comment in the comment section and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging around. Cheers.